of vulnerable segments. I will just focus on two such groups of vulnerable individuals. First, our seniors, present and future. I thank DPM Lawrence Wong for the continued emphasis on the retirement adequacy of Singaporeans, especially after I dedicated almost whole of my budget speech last year to the topic, as well as my 2022 budget speech too. Among other things, the government supported increase in our senior CPF contribution rates, the raising of the enhanced retirement sum, ERS, and the enhancement of support schemes like Silver Support and Match Retirement Savings Schemes, which will boost the nest eggs of our seniors to retire and age with dignity. In relation to the removal of the special account for those above age 55, I understand that such a move will get rid of a shielding hack where wealthier CPF members are able to keep an amount that is more than their ERS in their special retirement accounts and earn higher 4% interest on the whole of that amount. May I ask, prior to this year, how many percent of CPF members had balances in their special plus retirement accounts that were more than their ERS? But now that the special account will be closed, any excess funds above the ERS will be deposited back into the ordinary account, OA, that only earns an interest rate of 2.5%. We know that. Would the government be willing to reconsider relooking at the OA interest rate mechanism? One suggestion would be to include some of the qualifying full banks in addition to the 3 major local banks that are now being referenced. That may potentially shift the needle and is more reflective of funding conditions in Singapore. Another suggestion is to take into consideration the promotional interest rates that are offered by the banks instead of just the board rates. While it is true that a consumer might have to meet certain conditions to qualify for the promotional interest rates, that may be a good reason to deny CPF members higher return on their OAs, especially given the cumulative size and certainty of the funds that the CPF board is given to invest. The government can, of course, subsequently apply some negative credit spread or a slight discount to the interest rate to reflect the lower risk of putting money in the CPF as compared to bank risks. But my general point is that given the significant change or potential rapid changes in the global interest rate conditions recently and going forward, the long-standing calculation mechanism may be quite stale and no longer fit for current conditions.
Silver Support Scheme enhancement and others. But unfortunately, the announcement to close CPF special accounts for those aged 55 and older attracted the most attention. Whilst I support the government's rationale behind the move, the sudden closure of special accounts affect many middle-income seniors. Based on established CPF rules, they have systematically saved and trusted this scheme to build up their retirement nest eggs. Many rely on CPF savings as a key source to fund their retirement. This sudden, unexpected change disrupts their retirement planning. As a policy move, it may be fairer if the government could grandfather the special account scheme for existing 55 and older CPF members. Sir, the most exciting development within the CPF framework for me is the increase of the enhanced retirement sum to 4 times of the basic retirement sum, reaching 426,000 in 2025. Over the years, I have advocated for a higher enhanced retirement sum, enabling CPF Life to better cater to the retirement needs of middle-income Singaporeans, especially for those considering CPF as their primary source for retirement planning. This is really important that the CPF serves middle-income Singaporeans. The rule of thumb for income level required to maintain a similar lifestyle in retirement typically involves replacing a certain percentage of your pre-retirement income. It is commonly suggested that retirees will need approximately 70 to 80% of their pre-retirement income to sustain their lifestyle. This estimate assumes for the decrease in increased expenses This estimate of 70 to 80% what they need in pre-retirement assume for the decrease in certain expenses such as transport, work-related expenses, or mortgage payments, whilst anticipating an increase in others like healthcare or leisure activities. Sir, the introduction of the new enhanced retirement sum is a significant step toward closing the retirement adequacy for the middle income earners, an issue I have persistently lobbied for over many years. While CPF Life should not be tailored to meet the needs of the affluent, it must serve as a primary source of retirement income for our low and middle income seniors, ensuring they have financial security and peace of mind in their golden age.